It's Friday night baseball here at the Stuttgart Reds ballpark. Weather's beautiful, about 21 degrees, about 72 degrees Fahrenheit. My name is Ken Hudson, the voice of Reds TV. To my right, Yara Drobny, the master of disaster, the world's worst superhero, CEO of Reds TV. To my left, the guy who makes me sound so good, Mr. Good Vibrations, Reiner Lolk. It's game one of the weekend, game two tomorrow, 1 o'clock. If you have questions, comments, words of wisdom, just want to shout out, we have the chat function open. Put your name in the chat function. Let me know where you're calling from. Umpires behind the plate, Mark Seyfried. At first base, Wolfram Haupt. At third base is Patrick Meister. This half inning brought to you by Schwimmbad Schmierer GmbH and Allianz Niederlassung Bad Cannstatt. For the Stuttgart Reds on the mound, Kevin Riello. He's being caught by Fridolin Fink at first base, Jack Barry, second base, Danielo Weber. At third base, Moritz Kohler. At shortstop, Austin Bull. In the outfield, left, center, and right is Fabian Beck, Jonas van Bergen, and Benedict Schaefer. Leadoff batter for the Mainz Athletics, Kenny Fairman. He'll be followed by Nicky Weikert, Peter Johannesson, Felix Tieroff, Will Kilgore, Peter Saldana. And that pitch, hit by pitch to lead off the game for Kenny Furman. He's safe at first. 7, 8, 9 batters, Carl Feldman, Nicholas Rosius, and Kevin Katowski. Next batter, Nicky Weikert. So, runner at first, no outs. That pitch just a bit low. Ball number one. And shout out to you, Chaz. Thank you for letting us know that I'm sounding double, double, double. It's just me. Pickoff attempt, safe. And a ground ball, Moritz Kohler fields. Throw to second in time for out number one. And not in time to get the runner at first, so 5-4 in the score sheet. Out number one, runner at first. Peter Johannesson, the next batter. And shout out to Riley Sullivan. Thanks for tuning in. That's on the outside corner for strike number one. High fly ball, third base area. Moritz Kohler circles around and catches it out of the air for out number two. Catcher Felix Tieroff, the next batter. Oh, 2 outs, runner at first. And if you can let me know that the double time is going away. That ball a little bit low, ball one. So for you guys listening, once I'm not talking double, if you could let us know in the chat function, that would be appreciated. Reiner and Yara are working diligently on that. Swing and a miss. Strike number one. 1-1. Pitch low, nice stop by catcher Fridolin Fink to keep that ball going to the backstop. 2 balls, 1 strike. And another hit by pitch. Now runners on first and second. Oh, runner first, runner at second, and the next batter is DH Will Kilgore. Pitch is low, ball 1. And there's a base. Right to Austin Bull. Throws it to Moritz Kohler for a force out for out number 3. No runs on no hits, except for 2 hits by pitches. No errors, 2 left on. We'll be right back with the bottom of the first inning. That half an inning brought to you by Schwimmbad Schmier GmbH and Allianz Niederlassung Bad Cannstatt. We're at the bottom of the first inning. This inning brought to you by Hugo Benzing GmbH and Co. KG. For the Mainz Athletics, on the mound, Kevin Schnorbach. He'll be caught by Felix Tiroff at first base. Peter Saldana, second base. Felix Tiroff at catching is Felix Tiroff at first base. Peter Saldana, second base. Nicky Weichert at third base. Nicholas Rosius. Shortstop is Kenny Fermin. In left, center, and right, Carl Feldman, Kevin Katoski, Peter Johannesson. Batting lineup for the Stuttgart Reds, leading off Austin Bull, followed by Moritz Kohler, Jack Berry, Moritz von Bergen, Danilo Weber batting in the 5-hole, followed by Benedikt Schaefer, Jonas von Bergen, Fridolin Fink, and Fabian Beck. Austin Bull, of course, leadoff man for the Stuttgart Reds, batting a whopping .525, 19 stolen bases, 9 more than the next guy, and also 13 RBIs. He shows bunt. Takes that pitch low for ball number 1. Thank you, Ryan, for letting us know that I'm not double talking anymore. There's a ground ball. Right to the shortstop. Strong throw to first base for an out. Next batter is Moritz Kohler, 273 batting average on the season. Hit his first Bundesliga home run in Heidenheim a few weeks ago. Only one other game going on tonight, and that's Haar versus Regensburg. That pitch high. That game's in the bottom of the fourth inning, 0-0 so far. And that ball's hit a ton. Does he? And Moritz Kohler gets the run on the board with a straightaway center field home run. Touch 'em all time. Stuttgart takes the lead. And a shout out to my good friend Stefan Rohrbeck, at home with a little bit of a cold, so thank you for tuning in. 1-0, Jack Berry, the next batter. And he pops that one up in the infield, called for by the second baseman, and caught by second baseman Nicky Weichert for out number 2. Brings up Moritz von Bergen. Moritz, 4 home runs, 266 batting average, leads the team with 17 RBIs. And he's hacking that first pitch straight away, foul ball. Strike number 1. And that off-speed pitch in there for strike number 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball just a bit low. Ball 1, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a shout out to my little sister all the way in Washington, D.C. Thank you for tuning in, Susie. If you didn't see it, we took the lead on a solo home run straight away center field by Moritz Kohler. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And that ball fisted off. Out of play. Count stays 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that ball hit a ton, but twisting foul over the right field fence. Count stays 1 ball, 2 strikes. Still plenty of time to come on down. Plenty of seating available. Only about 7,000 people in here tonight. That pitch down low. So we got Yara's favorite saying triple deuces, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And that ball popped up. No chance for a first baseman to get it. For the pitcher to get it. For the catcher to get it. I almost had it. Count remains 2-2 with 2 outs. Oh, pitcher on the mound, batter in the batter's box. And another foul ball. As the Bee Gees would say, he's staying alive. And shout out to Jonas Vandenbecker. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Ken. And that's ball number 3. And another shout out, El Diablo, Jose Mendoza, tuning in. Thank you for watching the game. Full count. And a long at bat for Moritz van Bergen. Turns into a base on balls. And that brings up Danielo Weber. Danielo looking to improve on his .214 batting average on the season. He's much better hitter than that. Does have 1 home run on the season. And that ball's chopped. And right to the second baseman. Nice backhand play for out number 3. But Stuttgart able to get on the board on Morris Kohler's solo home run. 1 run on 1 hit. No errors. 1 left on. 1-0 for Stuttgart. That half an inning brought to you by Hugo Bensing, GmbH & Co. Kage.
Auf geht's, Stuttgart! Die Stadtwerke Stuttgart-Gruppe sucht neue Kolleginnen und Kollegen für ihr Team Energiewende, die mit voller Kraft Stuttgart unterstützen, um bis 2035 klimaneutral zu werden. Bewirb dich jetzt bei der Stadtwerke Stuttgart-Gruppe und werde Energiewendeheldin oder Held unter volle-kraft.de. Und jetzt nochmal, volle Kraft für Stuttgart!
Kleine Info hier, die Schlange ist gerade super, also jetzt nochmal schnell die Möglichkeit nutzen hier. Burger, Pommes, Wurst, Bier, Softgetränke, alles da, Süßigkeiten, für jeden was dabei.
Top of the second inning, leading off Pete Saldana, Carl Feldman, Nick Rusius. This half an inning brought to you by Raumpflege AG and Wahl GmbH Stadtmobilierung. And another shout out to Jefferson Lopez's dad. Vamos Red, saludos desde Argentina. Arriba, he's calling all the way from Argentina. And that ball's hit hard and in the gap all the way to the fence in center field. A throw into second, a little bit offline, a stand-up double for Pete Saldana. So, runner in scoring position for Carl Feldman. Carl batting .185 on the season. And he shows a bunt, bunts it straight back, foul ball. Oh, last weekend, Mainz able to split with Heidenheim. Lost in the first game 10-2 before taking the second game 4-3. Stuttgart on their half. Also a split. That ball fouled out of play. Strike number 2. In Har winning game 5-2 before losing a very close one 3-2. Both of these teams fighting for the playoffs. Stuttgart in 5th place, a half a game behind the Mainz Athletics. Oh, yeah! Swing and a miss. Strike number 1. So Stuttgart trying to overtake Mainz in the standings. Of course, with Kevin Riello, who had the win against Har last week. He's thrown about 39, almost 40 innings before today, has a 5.03 ERA, a win-loss record of 3.1. Nicholas Rusius, the next batter, takes ball number 1. And a step off gives me a chance to say hi to my good friend Randy Ewert, who's one of the coaches, and congratulations to you, Randy, for your 500th game in the Bundesliga as a coach. Up in Darmstadt, swing and a miss, strike number 1, 1-1. That pitch just a bit low. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Richtung Zeit kann man ein Pick spielen. In diesem Fall einfach mal kurz abgecheckt.
Stuttgart season team batting average 272. Mainz team batting average 221. That's a 3-1 count now. Stuttgart team ERA 490 against Mainz is 599. So statistically, Stuttgart should be able to take this game, but we all know how baseball can go. And that ball's fouled back. Full count. And that just missed by a Mukasekla, base on balls. Puts runners at first and second. Bonus factor, it gives us a force play at every base, but 2 runners on the board for Mainz. And number 9 batter, Kevin Katowski. Kevin, 159 on the season. And he takes that pitch just a bit high, ball 1. Ball number 2. For those of you who are staying home tonight, watch Germany against Scotland in soccer. We got games tomorrow. We got a game tomorrow at 1 o'clock, a 9-inning affair. Come on down, support the Reds. There's strike number 1, 2 balls, 1 strike. And if you don't have anything to do on Sunday, the Lady Reds are playing here against Freising. Lady Reds in second place, Freising Grizzlies in first place, so that should be some good softball. That pitch inside, 3-1 to count. Swing and a miss for strike number 2, another full count. Runners at first and second with 1 out. There's a fly ball in left field. Fabian Beck camps under it, catches it, and brings it in quickly. Runners not able to advance on the fly out to left field. 2 down, leadoff man Kenny Fermin, who was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. He's got a 302 batting average for the season. Again, if you have questions, comments, words of wisdom, or just want to shout out, let me know. And if you're watching the the soccer game later on, keep me informed so I can give Germany a big oh yeah when they score the first goal. 2 outs, runners at first and second, leadoff man Kenny Furman, the batter. And he fouls that one over the right field foul fence. And there's a ground ball backhanded by Austin Bull. And a nice throw to first base in time. Bull to Barry for out number 3. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, 2 left on. We'll be right back with the bottom of the second inning. That half an inning was brought to you by Raumpflege AG and Wahl GmbH Stadtmobilierung.
Zusammenhang ein herzliches Dankeschön an Hugo Wenzel GmbH und Co. KG, die Stadtwerke Stuttgart, die Raumpflege AG, Wahl GmbH Stadtmöblierung, Kolping Bildung, Schwimmbad Spiel GmbH, die Toto Lotto Regionaldirektion Stuttgart GmbH, katholische Familienpflege. Hier lecker und kalt am Start, Milchkatalon, Milchbräu. Und wer es unalkoholisch mag, Alba, Mineralbrunnen, GmbH, ebenfalls hier vertreten. Die Wagner-Planung, Edeka Simonis, Berater Immobilien und Bauunternehmen Rath.
Stuttgart bringing you the bottom of the second inning. Leading off, Benedikt Schaefer, followed by Jonas van Bergen, Fridolin Fink. Stuttgart leading 1-0. There's strike number 1. Regensburg still knotted at 0-0 in the 5th inning. That pitch inside, ball number 1, 1-1 the count. There's a foul ball out of play. And Jefferson Lopez's dad wishing the Stuttgart Reds the best of luck for both today and tomorrow. I'm sure you're going to be tuning in tomorrow. Watch your son pitch. Of course, 2 wins today. And tomorrow, Stuttgart could conceivably move almost all the way up to 3rd place in the league. That's how close it is. I'll get you the standings a few innings later. Count 2-2. There's ball 3, full count. Swing and a miss, out. Strikeout for the first out of the bottom of the second. Jonas van Bergen, the next batter. Jonas looking to break out of a slump. Batting average 182 on the season. Does have some pop in that bat of his. He takes that pitch up high, ball one. Ball number two, up high. And a shout out to the Atlanta picture guy. Thank you for tuning in. And thanks for the compliment. I'm not going to say what you wrote in there except for from Atlanta, Georgia, USA. 3-0 to count. I wish Mainz the best of luck, but just not this weekend. 3 balls, no strikes. And taking all the way, strike number 1, 3-1. And that's ball 4, so a walk for Jonas van Bergen. Fridolin Fink, the next batter, he's back off the injured reserve list. Today his first game in a while. Jonas can steal a base or two. He's got 3 on the season so far. There's strike number 1 to Fridolin Fink. Coach Rick Jock's giving the signs. And a pickoff. Jonas dives back in. That ball hit, but foul over the right field foul side fence. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner goes, that ball right past the catcher, so a stolen base for Jonas van Bergen. He was going before the pitch got past the catcher. So he gets the stolen base. Second. He's on second. 1-2 count. So Jonas van Bergen gets himself in the scoring position. 1-2 the count. That pitch way up high, ball number 2. Swing and a miss on the high off-speed pitch. A strikeout for out number 2. Number 9 batter, Fabian Beck. Fabian with a healthy .293 batting average. 3 doubles. 7 RBIs for him on the season. And a pickoff attempt gets into center field. Bad throw by the pitcher, Jonas van Bergen, on the error from the pitcher, able to advance to third base. It's that much closer to scoring Stuttgart's second run. Now here's a base hit in left field. Fabian Beck does his job, gets the run in. RBI single. Stuttgart's second run of the game, and that brings up leadoff man Austin Bull.
Off the lineup, Austin. Goal.
2 outs. Fabian Beck at first. And that pitch a bit low, ball 1.
Let's go, Austin.
That ball chopped right to the first baseman for out number 3. Stuttgart gets their second run. 1 run on, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left on. 2 innings complete. 2-0 the score for the Stuttgart Reds. That half an inning brought to you by Stuttgart Stuttgart.
Und die Reds 2. Und los geht's hier. Die Offensive der Athletic. Auslagert der 622 Nicola. So weiter.
Top of the 3rd inning, leading off Nicky Weichert, Peter Johannesson, Felix Hiroff, 2-0 in favor of the Stuttgart Reds. That pitch in there for strike number 1. Nicky Weichert hit into a fielder's choice in the 1st inning. That off-speed pitch just a bit low, 1-1 to count. Spoiler alert update. Regensburg has taken the lead in the top of the 6th inning, 1-0. That ball fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Und der Ball trifft auch noch gleich den Schlagmann, aber dadurch, dass er in der Battersbox steht, gibt es da keine Konsequenzen. Es bleibt beim Foulball.
And the umpire cleans home plate. Gives the batter a chance to shake off a ball off his foot. He steps back into the batter's box. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. And that just inside for ball number 2. Oh, yeah! Top of the strike zone, out by window shopping. Strikeout for out number 1. And if I didn't let you know, this half an inning is brought to you by Toto Lotto, Regionaldirektion Stuttgart GmbH, and Wagner Planung. Next batter, Peter Johannesson flew out to 3rd baseman Moritz Kohler in this first at-bat. And that's a line drive. Misplayed by the right fielder Fabian Beck. On the misplay, he's able to get all the way to second base. A double for Peter Johannesson. Felix Tiroff, the next batter, was hit by a pitch. And there's a question in the chat with Xavi. Xavi had fouled a ball about a month and a half ago off of his leg and still does not have clearance to play. So that's why you don't see Xavi out there. Of course, we do miss him. So, no, he hasn't stopped playing. He's just hurt. Oh, runner at second, 1 out. And that pitch a little bit high, ball 1. That ball popped straight up. Catcher first baseman Jack Berry catches the ball for out number 2. That thing was way up there. Good thing it's still a little bit light because that ball was definitely above the floodlights. Will Kilgore, batter, stepping into the batter's box, hit into a fielder's choice. Kilgore batting at a 185 clip. Oh, 2 outs, runner at second base. He takes that pitch just a bit low, ball 1. Foul ball straight back. A couple of the fans in the seats jumped a little bit. 1-1 the count. That curveball curves in there for strike number 2. That one just a little bit low. Catcher Friedling think not able to find the ball, but it didn't get far enough away for Peter Johannesson to advance to third. 2-2 the count. Triple deuces. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Oh, yeah! Swing and a miss. Strikeout ends the inning. No runs on 1 hit, no errors. 1 left on. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 3rd inning. That half an inning brought to you by Toroloro Regionaldirektion Stuttgart GmbH and Wagner Planung. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. This half an inning is brought to you by Kolpelbildung und Raumpflege AG. Leading off, Moritz Kohler, Jack Berry, Moritz von Bergen, of course. Moritz Kohler got the Reds on the board with a solo home run. And Randy, just for you, if you look at first base, there's a first base coach that you know. His name is Xavi Gonzalez. Pitch number 1, ball number 1. And 1-1 the count. That pitch misses away, ball 2. And for those of you who are interested, the world's best photographer is Drobny, running around here like she does every home game, taking pictures. You can look at impressions of the game at Stuttgart-Reds.de. That ball fouled straight back. And like a bowling ball, it comes right back, rolling down the third base line. 2-2 the count. And that off-speed pitch completely fooled Moritz Kohler. Strikeout looking, out number 1. Jack Berry popped up to the second baseman, his first at-bat. Looking to tie Moritz van Bergen for the team lead in home runs. He's sitting at 3. Moritz at 4. That pitch up high, ball 1. Ball 2.
Pitches, 2 Miles out der Zone, 2 Balls.
Ball 3.
Auf der Ball, nicht in der Zone jetzt, 3 Balls. Kein Strike. Einer.
And a 4-pitch walk for Jack Berry. And take a look, Randy. Take a look, Randy. Look at the first base coach. There he is, Xavi Gonzalez. So, runner at first. 1 out. Moritz van Bergen, the batter. He walked and was out at second base on the fielder's choice. His first at-bat. Ball 1.
Der 5. Ball in Folge, der erste Ball für Moritz.
Still plenty of seating available. Only about 8,926 people in the game today. So you got time to come on down and watch the game. That pitch curves onto the inside corner for strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Zum ersten Strike, 1 Ball, 1 Strike.
That ball hit high. Is it deep enough? No. Warning track cut by the center fielder, Kevin Katowski, for out number 2. And Danielo Weber, the next batter.
Und der nächste Mann am Start. Daniel Weber.
Oh, runner at first, 2 outs. Danielo Weber hitting the fielder's choice. Swing and a miss on the off-speed. Strike number 1.
Swing and a miss. Strike number 1.
That pitch up and in, 1-1 the count. Again, tomorrow, game 2 of the doubleheader at 1 o'clock, 1300 if you don't understand 1 o'clock. That pitch up high for ball number 2. And on Sunday, the Lady Reds playing against the Freising Grizzlies. That starts at 1 o'clock also. Freising Grizzlies, number 1 in the Bundesliga South. Reds are number 2 in the Bundesliga South. And that's ball number 3.
Das Count jetzt mit diesem dritten Ball. 3 Balls, 1 Strike, 2 aus, run on erst base.
Three balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. And that ball fouled back over the stands. Full count, 2 outs. That means Mr. Barry should be running with the pitch.
Jetzt der Count voll. 3 Balls, 2 Strikes.
And there he goes, and that ball grounded foul just outside third base. And that means Jack Berry has the lumber all the way back to first base. Count remains 3-2. And a pickoff. Nice stop by the first baseman. Keeps that from going down the first baseline. Of course, Jack Berry not a stolen base threat, but with a 3-2 count, might have caught him sleeping. And there he goes. And that ball hit in the air, shallow. And a nice running catch by the right fielder, Perry Johannesson, for out number 3. No runs on, no hits, no errors, 1 left on. 3 innings in the books, 2-0 the score. That half an inning brought to you by Kolpelbildung und Raumpflege AG. Top of the 4th inning, this half an inning brought to you by Katholische Familienpflege und Alva Mineralbrunnen GmbH. Leading off for the Mainz Athletics, Peter Saldana, Carl Feldman, Nicholas Roysius. Peter got the first hit for the Athletics. That pitch, low ball 1, hit a double in the gap between center and right field. Was left stranded at second base. And that's 2 balls. There's another hard hit ball. That's not a double. That ball's over the fence for a home run. So Peter Saldana gets Mainz on the board. He's halfway to a cycle. Mainz cuts the lead in half on the solo home run. Carl Feldman, the next batter, a strikeout victim, his first at bat. That pitch in there for strike number one. And that ball straight up the middle. Back-to-back hits for Mainz. Carl Feldman safe at first. Nicholas Roysius, the next batter, walked in his first at-bat. He's hitting 130 on the season. See if they're going to have him bunt. And he turns and he bunts the ball down the first base line. Throw in time. Sacrifice hit for Nicholas Roysius. Gets Carl Feldman in scoring position. Brings up Kevin Katowski. He flew out into left field his first at-bat. And that's a line drive right into center field, but right at Jonas van Bergen. Throw in, runner tags, goes to third, throw not in time. So F8, nice running catch by Jonas van Bergen, but good job tagging up by Carl Feldman. He gets himself 90 feet away and brings up the leadoff man, Kenny Furman. Kenny was hit by a pitch and grounded to the shortstop. And that off-speed pitch in there for strike number one. Pitch number 50 by Kevin Riello, and number 51 is ball number one, 1-1 to count. And a line drive in center field, gets down, so a base hit. And the second run across the board for Mainz ties the ball game. The RBI single for Kenny Fermin brings up Nicky Weikert. Hit into a fielder's choice and a strikeout. Nicky Weikert, a .288 batter this season. Close at first, but Kenny Furman back in safely. Mr. Furman does have 5 stolen bases on the season and another pickoff, either until he gets him out or he throws the ball away. 3 pickoffs, 3 safe. No count on the batter. That pitch in there, strike number one. Hot cheese at the knees. And a pop-up. Will it stay in play? Jack Berry runs over, but it's too far over the fence. No chance for him. No balls, 2 strikes to count. And then off-speed pitch, just a bit low, ball number 1. Oh, let me know where you're watching if you haven't already. Put it in the chat function, get a shout out. Doesn't cost anything. Tried to get him, chase the high fastball. Triple deuces, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Oh, yeah! Out by window shopping on the fastball. Strikeout ends the inning. Mainz able to tie the score on 2 runs with 3 hits, no errors, 1 left on. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 4th inning. That half inning brought to you by Katholische Familienpflege and Alva Mineralbrunnen GmbH.
Mit der Möglichkeit hier.
Bottom of the 4th inning, Stuttgart looking to answer back to the 2 runs that Mainz put across the board in the top.
Auf geht's in die Offensive.
And that will be Benedikt Schaefer, Jonas van Bergen, and Fridolin Fink. Benedikt, strikeout victim, his first at-bat. Another game going on, Regensburg, Har in Har, still top of the 7th inning. Regensburg with a very thin 1-0 lead. And that pitch in there for strike number 1 looked like an off-speed pitch. Of course, this half an inning brought to you by Hugo Benzing GmbH und Co. KG. That's a ball, 1-1. Of course, Mainz has kicked Stuttgart out of the playoffs the last 2 years running. So Stuttgart hoping to change that and kick Mainz out of the playoffs. That ball fouled off of the foot of Benedikt Schaefer. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A win today, Stuttgart would overtake Mainz. That pitch up high, 2-2 the count, of course. In the South, the standings, Regensburg leading with a 14-4 record. And then, like I said earlier, 2 through 5 is very, very tight. Ball number 3, full count to Benedikt Schaefer. You have it 2nd and 3rd. Heidenheim tied with Har at 9 and 7 apiece. Mainz at 8 and 9. They still have a makeup game against the Hunstetten Storm, base on balls. Benedict Schaefer save it first. Jonas von Bergen, the next batter. Mainz at 8 and 9. Stuttgart right behind them at 8 and 10. Hunstetten at 3 and 14. In the north, Paderborn and Bonn tied at 12 and 4 apiece. Followed third place is Hamburg 9 and 6. Runners going. Throw down in the dirt. Stolen base for Benedict Schaefer. He gets himself into scoring position. Again, Hamburg at 9 and 6 with Köln at 4 and 12 and Dorn at 2 and 13. So that's the standings. Here we have 2 and 2 in Haar, 1 to 0 for Regensburg. Runner at second. The corners are creeping in a little bit, expecting a possible bunt. And of course, a lot of times a pitcher will do a spin move to see if the batter tips his hand. Jonas did not do anything. And there he shows a bunt. And he fouls it straight back, so not able to do his job. 2 strikes. And that might be better than a bunt. All the way back. Home run! Touch 'em all time! And Jonas thought it was a double. Jonas, you're better than that. Touch 'em all time for Jonas von Bergen. 2-run home run. Stuttgart gets the 2 runs back. That just cleared the fence in right field. Jonas gets his first home run of the season. Stuttgart gets 2 runs. 4 to 2 the score. Next batter, Fridolin Fink. No outs. That ball chopped. Third baseman able to pull it out of the air. Makes a strong throw. Out number 1. 5 to 3 in the scorebook. Fabian Beck, the next batter, singled in an RBI in the second inning, improving on his .293 batting average. And he tries to bunt himself on. And that one's foul. Strike number 1. And Jose Mendoza, yeah, vamos, Jonas. That pitch inside, 1-1 to count. And a hit by pitch. Runner at first base and leadoff man Austin Bull. Austin Bull, 2 ground outs so far today, caused his batting average slip from 525 to 519. Let's see if he can get it back up. His batting average down to 508. Still an awesome batting average for somebody in the Bundesliga. And that pitch down low for ball 1. Fabian Beck runs, bunt shown, and unable to hold on to the ball, so a stolen base for Fabian Beck. That looked like he was out all the way, but you got to hold on to the ball to get the out. Oh, Fabian Beck in scoring position. Count 1-1 to Austin. In English, we say, Austin, you got the duck on the pond. Let's get him over. That ball popped up. Shallow left field. Shortstop able to catch it. Austin 0 for 3. Out number 2, Moritz Kohler, the batter. Moritz, a home run and a strikeout, all or nothing. Vamos Reds, Ripa Power. Looks like somebody into the bullpen for the Mainz Athletics. If I'm seeing correctly, Yannick Wildenhahn getting ready to start warming up. That ball hit hard and deep, but not deep enough. Center fielder pulls it out of the air for out number 3. Stuttgart gets 2 runs on the home run from Jonas van Bergen. 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on, 4 innings in the books. Stuttgart gets their 2-run lead back 4-2. That half an inning brought to you by Hugo Benzing GmbH und Co. KG.
Auf geht's, Stuttgart! Die Stadtwerke Stuttgart-Gruppe sucht neue Kolleginnen und Kollegen für ihr Team Energiewende, die mit voller Kraft Stuttgart unterstützen, um bis 2035 klimaneutral zu werden. Bewirb dich jetzt bei der Stadtwerke Stuttgart-Gruppe und werde Energiewendeheldin oder Held unter volle-kraft.de. Und jetzt nochmal, volle Kraft für Stuttgart!
Die Mannschaft, die Reds haben sich warm geworden für das Inning.
Top of the 5th inning, Peter Johannesson, Felix Tiroff, Will Kilgore, the batters. Stuttgart gets the 2-run lead back in the bottom of the 4th inning. 2-run home run from Jonas van Bergen. This half an inning brought to you by Otema, Wir leben Gesundheit und Bauunternehmen Rahm. Peter 1 for 2 with a flyout and a double. And that ball fouled down the first base line. Inside low ball, 1-1 to count. Ball number 2. And that pitch misses for ball number 3. And swinging And that looked like that come off his foot. He goes down. Hopefully he's okay. Never like to see anybody get hurt. Of course, Xavi Gonzalez, longtime shortstop / second baseman for the Reds, did the same thing. He's been out for a month and a half. So you never want to see anybody get hurt. Peter Johannesson from Sweden, been in Mainz for many moons. Kevin Riello, he's at 62 pitches. So doing a pretty good job being efficient with his pitches. That pitch low for ball 4, a walk for Peter Johannesson, puts him on first base. So a leadoff walk. And Felix Tierhoff, who was hit by a pitch and flew out to the pitcher in his 2 at-bats. A good time for a pitcher's best friend, the twin kill in the double play. Swing and a miss, strike number 1. That pitch just inside, a 1-1 to count. Check down to first. First base umpire Wolfram Hopp says no, he did not go. 2 balls, 1 strike. That ball lined into right field. A CNI single. No chance for Jack Berry to get that ball. In fact, I think Peter Johannesson had the best chance on fielding that ball. So the first 2 runners on, and Will Kilgore, fielder's choice, and a strikeout. Mainz threatening in the top of the 5th. And activity running towards the bullpen for Stuttgart. And that ball's bunted, but foul. So no balls, 1. And that's strike number 1. And looks like we're back online. So for those of you who missed it, 3 runs for Mainz in the 5th, 3 runs for Mainz in the 6th, 8-4 the score. Stuttgart has runners on first and second. And that pitch up high, ball 1, 1-1 to count. So for all of those who are wondering, I think it's the Russians. They cut our internet. We did add some Vansen in the announcer's booth. That's strike number 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Regensburg wins that game 2-0. That pitch way outside, 2-2 the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 runners on. Swing and a miss, strikeout for out number 1. Out number 1, Fabian Beck, the next batter. He is 1 for 1, a single and an RBI, and was hit by a pitch. Oh, catcher reminding his defense, watch the bunt, giving signs to what the defense is supposed to do if Fabian Beck decides to bunt. Of course, Stuttgart needs to get back in this game. They need to score some runs right here. And third base umpire calls a balk on the pitcher. That moves the runners to second and third. Of course, anytime a balk is called, nobody agrees with it. And so discussion going on. And now the umpires are going to get together and talk about it. So hopefully the internet will hold long enough for this discussion. We'll be right back. So apparently it wasn't a balk. So runners are going back to first and second. And now Coach Rick Jacques comes out to discuss it with third base umpire Patrick Meister. And of course, nobody's happy with anything right now. The Russians cut our internet. The umpire calls a balk, no balk. The score is 8-4 in favor of the Mainz. And that pitch is ball number 1. And call, strike 1, 1-1 to count. That pitch way inside, 2-1 to count. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 runners on. Stuttgart looking to get back in the game. And that's ball number 3. "91 pitches for Kevin Schnorbach." Swing and a miss, strike number 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. So, for our sponsors, Orteva, wir lieben Gesundheit, Bauunternehmen Rahm, Stadtwerke Stuttgart, swing and a miss, strikeout for out number 2. All those that weren't able to get their advertisements, Stadtwerke Stuttgart, Edeka Simonis, Marschner Elektronik, Wahl GmbH, Stadtmobilierung, Kopelbildung, sponsor the Stuttgart Reds, 2 outs, 2 on. Austin Bull, the batter. And he lines up all over the shortstop's head. Benedict Schaefer all the way around coming in to score. Stuttgart inches a bit closer. A single and an RBI for Austin Bull. The next batter is going to be Moritz Kohler, but it looks like that's the day for Kevin Schnorbach. He gives up 5 runs, all of them earned on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. 95 pitches. He is responsible for the runners on first and second. New pitcher, Yannick Wildenhain. Yannick, or is that Tim Stallman? As soon as I find out, I'll let you know. We'll be right back. New pitcher for the Mainz Athletics is Tim Stallman. He's got 26 innings pitched, gave up 13 runs, only 6 earned, 22 strikeouts against 9 walks. He has a 2-1 record and a very respectable 2.08 earned run average. Stuttgart has runners at first and second. Moritz von Bergen, the batter, Moritz Kohler, the batter. Moritz 1 for 3 with a home run in the first inning, a strikeout and a flyout. Runners at first and second. 8-5 the score in favor of the Mainz Athletics. That pitch up high, ball 1. That ball fouled into the net, 1-1 the count. That ball popped up. First baseman looks like he has room, and he pulls it in for out number 3. Stuttgart gets 1 run back on 1 hit. No errors, 2 left on. 8-5 the score after 6 innings. That half an inning brought to you by Wolle GmbH, Stadtmobilierung, and Kolpingbildung. We'll be right back with the 7th inning. Top of the 7th inning, leading off for the Mainz Athletics will be Nicholas Rosius, Kevin Katowski, Kenny Furman. 8-5 the score in favor of the Mainz Athletics. That pitch a bit high, ball 1. This half an inning brought to you by Bratek Immobilien and Karl Schäfer Steinmetzbetrieb. There's strike number 1, 1-1 the count. Nicholas, a walk, a sacrifice hit, and a strikeout. That ball fouled straight back and catches the umpire on the rebound. Again, game 2 tomorrow. At 1 o'clock, and on Sunday, the Lady Reds 1-2 facing the Freising Grizzlies, who are leading the Bundesliga South. The Reds right behind them in 2nd place. That curveball doesn't curve too well. 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Oh, yeah! Strikeout for out number 1. Kevin Katowski, 2 flyouts and a walk. Or we have a new player, number 31. Comes in for Kevin Katowski, Kalen Sullivan. And he swings and fouls that ball straight back. Swing and a miss on the off-speed pitch, 0-2 the count. That off-speed pitch too deep. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That pitch left up, 2-2. strikeout for out number 2. That pitch misses away, ball number 1. And that ball popped up, but in foul territory, and the fan catches it on the wrist. Nice try. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Oh, swing and a miss. Strike number 2 on the changeup. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That high fastball just a bit too high. Ball number 2. Triple deuces. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And that ball hit into center field. And a nice running catch by Jonas van Bergen. Slides in, catches the ball for out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. Score still remains 8-5 in favor of Mainz. That half an inning brought to you by Bratek Immobilien und Karl Schäfer Steinmetz Betrieb.
Und jetzt kommt die Offensive. Geht hier. Nächster Mann am Schlag. Jack, oder als erstes am Schlag für die Reds, Jack Berry.
Bottom of the 7th inning brought to you by Hugo Benzing GmbH und Co. KG. Leading off, Jack Berry, Moritz von Bergen, Danilo Weber. Hope you all had a nice 7th inning stretch. Stuttgart needs some runs. 8-5 the score. And that pitch in there for strike number 1. Jack Berry 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. That pitch high, 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss, strike number 2. Can't stay off the high heat. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for out number 1. Moritz van Bergen, the next batter. A walk, a fly out, and hit into a double play. His last at bat. That pitch left up, ball number 1. That ball hit high down the right field line. A long run. And foul ball called by first base umpire Wolfram Haupt. And a lot of the umpires that are sitting in the stands aren't agreeing with that too much. And Coach Rick Jocks just shakes his head, goes back to his batter's box. Moritz grabs the bat and gets back into the batter's box. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And that pitch on the top part of the strike zone. Strike number 2. And another swing and a miss on the high fastball. 2 straight strikeouts for Stuttgart. Daniela Weber, the next batter. Ball number 1. And ball fouled straight back.
Yeah.
And a swing and a miss on the off-street speed pitch. Strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that ball, nice diving catch by the shortstop. Throws it in time to first base. Great play by shortstop Kenny Fermin. Keeps Daniela Weber off the bases. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. 7 innings are complete. Score remains Mainz 8, Stuttgart 5. That half an inning brought to you by Hugo Benzing GmbH.
die den fliegen um sich und er hat gerade Jack Berry rausgeschmissen, der First Baser. Oh, jetzt doch nicht mehr. Also für alle neuen Baseball-Freunde, der First Base hat jetzt genügend Gründe gesammelt, um den Spieler an der
Free blind mice. I didn't say a fucking word to him. I didn't say a fucking word to him, Whit.
Was kann ich jetzt so berichten? Also folgendes, und zwar eine gute Nachricht für alle Beteiligten, egal ob man jetzt Athletic-Fans ist oder Reds-Fans ist. Deutschland führt 2:0 gegen Schottland. Und eine weitere Info, ich hatte hier gerade eine Zuschauerfrage, der dann gesagt hat, dass der Rightfielder den Ball beim Zielen berührt hat im Feld, was eigentlich fair sein müsste, aber ich muss ihm sagen, scheinbar war es nicht so. Der Umpire hat es besser gesehen und der Ball war aus Foulball. Somit habe ich den Zuschauer damit vertröstet, dass die Entscheidung vom First Base Amt so getroffen wurde, dass obwohl er ihn anscheinend berührt hat, laut Aussage des Zuschauers, der First Base Amt den Ball halt eben entsprechend Foulball gesehen hat. Das war auch die Aufregung von Jack und das hat anscheinend dazu geführt, dass er sich da ein bisschen emotional geäußert hat und somit auch das Tor. So, wir konzentrieren uns noch auf wieder das Spiel. Nächster Mann am Schlag jetzt hier. Rücknummer 22.
So we had a little bit of excitement during the inning break. First baseman Jack Berry was ejected from the baseball game by first base umpire Wolfram Haupt.
Dr. Wolfram Haupt, bitte.
This inning brought to you by Gebrüder Lotter GmbH, strike number 1, and Mandelbrennerei Stuttgart. So in the first base for Jack Berry is Ramon. A 1-1 the count. That's strike number 2. Ramon Uhl at first base. And that off-speed pitch fouled down the first base line. So a little bit on the interesting side of foul ball called in right field. And of course, we're not the umpires. We don't see it as well. The umpires don't have instant replay. That pitch outside, 2-2 the count. We can't actually go to instant replay and question the call, so it's got to stand. And apparently Jack Berry said something that Wolfram Haupt didn't like. He got ejected. That ball fouled straight back. Count still 2-2, top of the 8th inning, 8-5 in favor of the Mainz Athletics. And for all those of you who are watching us, I've been told that ball's fouled out of play. I've been told that in the Soccer European Championships, Germany's leading Scotland already 2-0. If anybody can confirm that in the chat. That's ball number 3. And that pitch way high. Ball number 4. A leadoff walk for Nicky Weichert. That brings up Petter Johannesson. Runner at first, no outs. And that pitch on the inside corner, strike number 1. And that pickoff goes past Ramon Uhl all the way off the fence into right field. And Benedict Schaefer making sure that Nicky Weichert only gets to second base on the pickoff error. That's a ground ball. Throw down to third. And safe is the call. And that looked like the right call from this nice try by Austin Bull to get the lead runner. But to no avail. Runners at first and third. No outs. Felix Tieroff the batter. Felix 2 for 3 in the game. So corners playing in. And that curveball in there, strike number 1. Pitch number 54 for Eduardo Paluso Rodriguez. Swing and a miss on the off-speed pitch, strike number 2. No balls, 2 strikes. That pitch just a bit low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, game 2 tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Softball on Sunday at 1 o'clock. So if you have nothing to do in the weekend, and a ball fouled into the Stuttgart Reds dugout. Count stays at 1-2. That ball is popped up. Called Bull by shortstop Austin Bull, and a very important out, number 1. That brings up Will Kilgore. He's 1 for 3, does have a sacrifice hit and a home run. One down, runners at the corners. And that off-speed pitch in there, strike number one. That's a fast curveball at the top part of the zone. Quickly, 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Oh, yeah. Strikeout. Out number two. Runners still at the corners. Next batter, Peter Saldana. Peter with already 2 home runs today and a double. And right in that mix, also a strikeout. It's been Mainz's best hitter today. That pitch up and away, ball one. That pitch low, ball number two. And on the ball in the dirt, runner takes off to second base, so runners now at second and third. 3-0 the count.
Did he go? No, he did not. According to his first base. Oh my God!
There's strike number one. 3 balls, 1 strike. And that ball hit the dirt, gets past the catcher. On the wild pitch, a runner runs scores for the Mainz Athletics. 9-5 the score. Runners again at the corners, 2 outs. Left hand hitting Carl Feldman. Carl is 2 for 4 with 2 singles, 2 RBIs, has a run scored. And he takes that pitch low for ball one. Swing and a miss, strike number one. 1-1 to count. Catch impressions of the game, see if the ball was fair or foul. Here is Drobny, the world's best photographer, taking lots of photos. That curveball in there, strike number 2. Runner steals second, runner at third, holds on the throw down to second. Pitch was a little bit low, ball. Oh, runners at second, third, 2 outs. swing and a miss. Edward Paluzzo able to limit the damage to 1 run on no hits, no errors, 2 left on. 7.5 complete. It's time for the 7th inning stretch. That half an inning. Oh, we're in the 8th inning. Sorry about that. That half an inning brought to you by Gebruder Lothar Kage and Mandelbrennerei Stuttgart. Bottom of the 8th inning brought to you by Stadtwerke Stuttgart. Leading off, Benedict Schaefer. He'll be followed by Jonas van Bergen and Friedelin Fink. Stuttgart 6 outs to score 3 runs or more. That pitch in there, strike number 1, the fastball up and in. That pitch a little bit up and in, too much. Ball 1, 1-1 the count. Again tomorrow, game 2 at 1 o'clock on Sunday. Softball at 1 o'clock. If you don't have anything to do, come out. And that pitch on the inside corner, strike number 2. That pitch just a bit too high, 2-2 the count. And ball number 3, full count for Benedict Schaefer. Swing and a miss, strikeout for out number 1. That brings up Jonas van Bergen. Jonas 1 for 1 with a 2-run home run in the 4th inning. Was hit by a pitch and took a walk. And he hits that one hard, but foul. Long strike. That pitch on the top of the strike zone, strike number 2. Germany, Scotland score still 2-0. And that ball poked down the first baseline, but foul. Strike number 2 stays there. No balls, 2 strikes. And that pitch just a bit high. Ball 1, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that ball hit high in the air, but to the right fielder, out number 2. Fridolin Fink looking for his first hit of the day. He's got 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That pitch away, ball 1. Tomorrow's games in the north, Hamburg, Paderborn, and Bonn, Cologne. Those are both Saturday and Sundays. That pitch upstairs, ball 2. In the south, Stuttgart, Mainz, game 2. Haar, Regensburg, games 2. Game 1, Haar wins 2-0, and Hunstetten, Heidenheim are playing on Sunday, a doubleheader. There's strike number 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. That pitch outside, 2, 3-1. The count, 3-1. A little bit of warming up off the side. Looks like Morris von Bergen is warming his arm up. He was DHing for Stuttgart today. And that ball into the dugout or off the fence. Sent somebody running in the dugout. Full count. And a ground ball to the shortstop, who makes a perfect throw to first to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. 8 innings complete. Score remains Mainz 9, Stuttgart 5. That half an inning brought to you by Stadtwerke Stuttgart.
Auf geht's, Stuttgart! Die Stadtwerke Stuttgart-Gruppe sucht neue Kolleginnen und Kollegen für ihr Team Energiewende, die mit voller Kraft Stuttgart unterstützen, um bis 2035 klimaneutral zu werden. Bewirb dich jetzt bei der Stadtwerke Stuttgart-Gruppe und werde Energiewendeheldin oder Held unter volle-kraft.de. Und jetzt nochmal, volle Kraft für Stuttgart!
Neuer Pitcher für die Reds, jetzt mal auf dem Hügel, Moritz van Bergen.
Top of the ninth inning, brought to you by Mikatzer Lovenbrau. New on the mound for the Stuttgart Reds, Moritz van Bergen. He takes over for Eduardo Peluso. Stuttgart needing, of course, a quick 1-2-3 inning and then get the bats going. Oh, a Stuttgart win. I can get me a Mikatzer Lowenbau cheer beer. Nicholas Rosius, not Kevin Katowski. That pitch inside, ball one. I believe Caleb Sullivan, and then top of the lineup, Kenny Fermin. That ball popped up, called for, caught by Austin Bull for out number one. So next batter, Kalen Sullivan. He came in for Kevin Katowski. So one out. That pitch in there for strike number one. Swing and a miss, strike number two. The ball fouled off. No balls, two strikes. Swing and a miss on the low pitch. Throw down in time. So a K2-3 out number two. Leadoff man, Kenny Furman, 1 for 5 so far. This is his sixth at bat. He swings and yes, says the first base umpire. Strike number one. That's strike number two, 0-2 the count. And a ground ball. Second baseman throws to first. 1-2-3 inning for Moritz van Bergen. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the set, ninth inning coming up. Stuttgart needing 4 runs to tie, 5 to win. Anything less than that, and it's ball game. We'll be right back with the top of the bottom of the ninth inning.
Si quieren cópienme pero no pueden. Real shit, el niño, ustedes por el Lambo, yo por el Mercedes. Please man, ustedes son malos detrás de las paredes. Ya, bien, me voy a subir valle lo que más te brother. No quiero ser el primero, pero tengo tantas ganas de partir las que me volvieron de mente. Si le sigo metiendo tambores, también ganas de cariño de la gente. A la fresa les gustan los niños, pero no les gustan mis planes y mis dientes. Yo les den todo lo que quieran, pero para el gasto no son suficientes. Yo un coca,
Bottom of the ninth inning, time for the rally caps. New pitcher for Mainz on the mound, Ira Clifton. Stuttgart needing again 4 runs to tie, 5 runs to win. Fabian Beck, Austin Bull, and Moritz Kohler, the 3 batters. Fabian Beck, single, a hit by pitch, and a strikeout. Pitch number 1, strike number 1. Bob Yost, shout out to you. He says, fresh meat, let's hope so. That's ball 1. Ball 2, 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike number 2, 2-2 the count. And a swing and a miss, strikeout, 4 out, number 1. Stuttgart down to their last 2 outs. Next batter, Austin Bull, a single with an RBI, his last at bat. 1 for 4 in the game. And a shout out to number 1 girl in Iowa. She writes, comeback time. I agree wholeheartedly. Comeback starts with Austin Bull. And he takes the first pitch for strike number 1. And that ball chopped short, but hits the edge of the grass and rolls foul. Austin was off and running. I don't know if they would have been able to get him on that. No balls, 2 strikes. And Germany scores another goal. Score now at halftime. Germany 3, Scotland 0. So a good start for the German national team in the European Championship. That pitch low, 1-2 the count.
Hey, Austin.
Yeah, that's a foul ball out of play. Count stays 1-2. That's another foul ball down the left field line, out of play. Austin doing his best BG's impression. He's staying alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out.
Nice, Austin.
That ball popped up. Can the third baseman get it? He's not able to catch it. That ball's out of play. Foul ball. Count stays at 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Game 2 tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Game 2 in Regensburg at 1 o'clock. Hunstedt, Heidenheim on Sunday. Hamburg, Paderborn, Bonn, Cole playing tomorrow and Sunday in the north. And that pitch doesn't catch the strike zone, but catches the umpire, and it catches Austin Bull. So a hit by pitch. So that was a 2-for-1. A hit by pitch, Austin Bull, and a hit by pitch, umpire Mark Seyfried. Next batter, Moritz Kurla. Sunday softball, Freising Grizzlies visiting the Stuttgart Reds. Freising undefeated Stuttgart with only one loss. So that would be a good softball game if you want to come out and watch it tomorrow, 1 o'clock here. Jefferson Lopez, I'm sure, will be towing the rubber for the Stuttgart Reds. Here we got a runner at first, 1 out, Moritz Kohler up to bat. And he swings at the high fastball, strike number 1. And that ground ball gets past the third baseman into left field. Tough ball for the third baseman to see how the scorekeepers give it. Give him a base hit, let's say. Runners at first and second. Ramon Uhl, who came in for Jack Berry, the next batter. Ramon only has 2 plate appearances, 1 at bat with a strikeout. He takes that pitch high and away, ball 1. That's a ground ball. Jumps on the third baseman, throws a high throw to second, and third base umpire Patrick Meister says safety was off the bag, which loads up the bases for the Stuttgart Reds. And Moritz von Bergen, the next batter. Brings coach out from the dugout to talk to his pitcher, see what he's going to do. Oh, bases loaded, 1 out. Moritz von Bergen steps into the batter's box. I got my rally cap on. You got yours on. Yara's got his rally cap on. And that pitch in the dirt, ball 1. A walk, of course, brings a run in. No place to put him. Bases full of Reds. That pitch just a bit high, ball number 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss on the low fastball. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that ball popped up. Infield fly called. And catcher does make the catch. 2 outs. Stuttgart down to their last out. Danielo Weber, the batter. And he is overdue for a good hit. He's 0 for 4. Those of you who don't know, Danielo Weber does have a little bit of home run power, has one so far this year. This would be a great time for him to get number 2. And he swings at the high fastball and misses strike number 1. That pitch away, 1-1 to count. That ball over the fence, but not the right fence. Foul ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases still full of Reds. All the fans in attendance rooting on the Reds. That pitch left high. Triple deuces, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And that ball hit in the right field, and it's down all the way to the corner. And double for Danielo Weber. 2 runs across the plate. Runners at second and third. Stuttgart gets within 2 runs. Next batter is Benedict Schaefer. Benedict Schaefer, a strikeout and 3 walks, or a strikeout, 2 walks. Of course, any base hit, I'm sure Danielo Weber will be running around trying to score. 9-7 the score. Still have 2 outs, 2 on. Swing and a miss, strike number 1.
Let's go!
That pitch on the outside corner, strike number 2, no balls, 2 strikes. Stuttgart down to their last strike. Is there a little bit of magic in the bat from Benedict Schaefer? 9-7 to score, 2 runners on. And that pitch up high, ball number 1. That pitch just misses. Everybody wanted that pitch. on the Mainz side. Triple deuces, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And called out, strikeout looking by Mark Seyfried. Ends the game. Stuttgart threatens but not able to bring it around. Final score, Mainz 9 runs on 10 hits, 3 errors. Stuttgart 7 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors. Game 2 tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry about the delay with the internet. On behalf of Yara Drobny and Rainer Lolk, my name is Ken Hudson, the voice of Reds TV, signing off.